Welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, we'll be going over a beginner guide for a newer game, Tycoon RNG. Now this game, out of the RNG, it kind of adds a bit of a twist, makes it a tycoon game. And it's actually, actually pretty fun for being, pretty early access. So what you're going to do, you're going to spawn into the world, and you're going to have your small little tycoon here. Now, this is mine. It's quite upgraded. As you can see, you can get different types of levels and you can really start upgrading your base, but you're going to start out with basically just a straight line. Now there's going to be different moving parts to this, and I would definitely recommend doing the beginner walkthrough they have for you. Now at the bottom here, you can roll, so you can then just click. You can either, I could keep that if I want to, I could roll, keep clicking, or they have a free auto, so you can keep on doing that. And again, it's going to be like 1 out of 3 is going to be the basic iron ore. It has different soaked iron ore, it has processors, anything that you want. And if you get a decent one roll here too, it also has a little bit of an animation, which is really cool. So there we go, golden hydrogen tank, 1 out of 1.3k. So we can keep that. Let's actually upgrade. You can upgrade your storage there too, but we'll get into that in a little second here. So you can then roll. Every few rolls you're going to get 2 times luck, and you can actually upgrade that here at your main base. So what you're going to start out with is kind of a dropper. Now these droppers have different efficiencies, or drop size, values, rates. It tells you all the stats here. And what there is different things. It can be wet, it could be fire, it could be, you're just going to have to read the description and kind of see what it adds. And once you have your droppers in place, it's going to drop your ores down. It's going to go through to an ore here. Like right here I have an ore soaker. You have different types of hydrogen tanks, acid pools, and it's going to tell you again the upgrade. So your ore is going to drop here from dropper. It's going to go through one of these or multiple when you start upgrading, and it's going to basically upgrade the ore for you. Like this one, for example, ore soaker, upgrade 4.75 times, removes fire. If no fire, adds wet, right? So, and also tells you you can go around to other people's as well. Rolled by me 6-7 during normal conditions at 78 rolls, so not too bad. So as you can see, we have a few different ones here. They get quite crazy. Entity 0 here destroys 1 in 5 ores, but gives me upgrade times 12. We have a bubblegum one here, Gates of Calamity times 24. So they're going to go through these and upgrade, right? And they're going to make their way towards a forge where you're actually going to sell and then get the money. So like for this one example, times 11.5, I'm going to get an extra 1.5 times money if the ore is wet. So just keep that in mind as you're going through. And with this in kind of tandem here, you have your cash that's going to say I'm getting 4.5 billion per second, or whatever you're going to be getting. Also has your efficiency and how many ores you are making. So the efficiency is going to be a very important thing when you make, let's say, for example, you're going to have acid, right? So you're going to ores after acid destroys ores once the timer finishes, which is going to be about 4 seconds. So if I had acid like right here, right, these are all going to be acid, but they're not going to make it to the end to sell, and my efficiency is going to be bad. I'm not going to be selling anything, right? So that's why I have it here at the end. Therefore they're going to get acid. And let's say you had a forge here, I could go in with, oh, you get extra if it's acid. So that's just kind of how the game works basic. Now in order to upgrade your base, we have this right here. You have your upgrades. You can upgrade Tycoon, upgrade your luck burst, that's going to be the rolls here, and then your walk speed, which is just your walking. Also you can sprint. On PC it's going to be shift starting out, so you can run around, which is really nice. So what we can do here is once you have your base run a little bit, we can run here to the middle island. And if we go here, there's actually a secret little shop. You can do a little bit of crafting as well to help you out. So we have this little shop here. We can do crafting. Now we have the luck aura, adds 30% luck, -1 walk speed, and you're gonna need cubes for this. And you're probably wondering, like, how do I get cubes? And this is where kind of you running around the map is gonna help out. So you can craft there, but we have these cubes laying around the map, and you have basic ones like this one right here. We can grab that cube, you walk over it, and it'll automatically pick it up for you. And you can just kind of look. I like to go up top of here, see if it spawns anywhere. Sometimes it'll spawn on people's bases, and if there's not there, just wait a few seconds. So there's one down here, and we will grab this green one right here. You can also go then, once you grab it, to your inventory here on the right here. You also have settings, and these cubes, they'll tell you, like this one gives you luck cube, plus 50% luck for 30 seconds, speed cube, fortune cube, haste cube, wealth one, and then here's actually a golden one, plus 100% income for 5 minutes, which was actually pretty crazy. Now, the higher tier rarity cubes will definitely be like they'll be a lot bigger, glowing, and like sparkly. So you'll definitely be able to tell. You're like, oh, I'm gonna want to pick that up. At the top of the island here, we have just leaderboards. You can go by server or global. We have items rolled. So up here's a nice little cool area here. We have the version here on the tree and all of the leaderboards. What's cool too is, again, you can go to other people's bases and see what they actually rolled here. So if I went over here, I could be like, oh, what is this one, right? Oh, 53 times value, adds extra 1.5 if wet, and they got this normal conditions, 265 rolls, so not too bad. It also tells you this is 1 out of 196,000, by the way, so a very good roll for that person here. Here's actually one right here. We can grab that, and here is, oh, here's this actual button, which I don't think anybody actually knows what happens if you click the button, so we might need to wait for another update for that too. Just a quick tip: if you don't want to run back to your base, you can just walk off the map and then you'll spawn right back here at your base. So we picked up that or that cube, and then again you can use it and use that for crafting. We can go up to my second level here, and again I just have more droppers. We have an upgrade before it comes down. And as you keep upgrading, you get higher and higher, basically just like a tycoon. And you can just kind of start experimenting with the efficiency and if it's going to add wet, fire, bouncy. They have a whole different, different types of ores that you can make it. And that, therefore, again, my efficiency is only at 77% right now. So it's not the best it could be. So I could go around, I can switch this up, right? I can change it with different types of, ores or generators that I've gotten in my inventory that I've rolled. So something cool too is that if you go to any of these, let's say the dropper, you want to have more in inventory, you can upgrade it here at the bottom. So you can click that and you're going to add another extra slot. So I have 8 out of 17 here. You can do the same for any of the other two. That guy just took the cube, but you see you can upgrade this here. And now we have 9 out of 14. So I'd recommend doing at least a few upgrades, because when you start upgrading your tycoon, it's gonna get a little bit hectic and you're gonna need the extra storage. Now this is just gonna be a basic breakdown of the game. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment them down below. Again, I will gladly help you guys. It is a little bit confusing with the different types of ore and how you have to place it, but it does make it very interesting. Adds another element of like, oh, I kind of have to think this through a little bit, and it can be very rewarding too, because you're gonna get a bunch of money as well. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy the video, as always, make sure to like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Make sure to comment down below your username. At 40,000 subscribers, there is a 1,000 Robux giveaway. I really do appreciate all the support, and yeah, it's Kappas. We'll catch you all next one.